Heard voices in the night, whispers of double lives. Saw back from where your knife went in. Dark eyes without a face. Now that I'm on the case, LA Confidential, I deal with the devil, I won't leave a trace. Watching every move you're making, I'll keep my guard up, lie awake, and now you've crossed that line.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my favorite fall lipsticks. I feel like fall lipsticks are my favorite because I do love just like switching it up. I feel like in the summer we stick a lot to like nudes and glosses and maybe some reds. In the fall I go anywhere from a nude to peach, orange, brown, plum, black, red, all of those fun colors. So I'm going to be swatching all of them on my lips. I don't know how many I have yet. It depends on how many my lips can get through. I counted 13 so far, so hopefully my lips can take it. Some of them are very like long-lasting formulas. Wish me luck. And I think all but two are affordable lipsticks. So I didn't include glosses, but you know what? If I was going to, I would include this one because it has like this nice brown tone to it. It smells so good. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Stone. I also really like Topaz. Those are really great fall ones. If you were looking for a lip gloss, those would be the ones I recommend. I've also heard Tower 28's Cashew is really good. And actually Jamie Page swatched it next to Stone and they are actually like the same color. So if you guys are excited for this video and you appreciate the suffering of my poor little lips, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I will be doing a post over there. And let's go ahead and just get started. So here is the first lipstick. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Pure Hollywood. Now this one is very nude. As you can see, it kind of dries down a little bit darker than when you're applying it. To me, I would call this my sexy nude. There's something about it that just always makes me feel glam. It makes me feel sexy. I think it might be because of the cool tones in it. Like it's very neutral. It's not warm at all. I don't know. I love this one. I don't like how it feels. I will say that. This liquid lipstick is very drying, so I don't love that. But honestly, like it looks so pretty. This lip color will go with anything, but I will typically wear this anytime I do smoky eyes. Like I said, it's something about it just makes me feel sexy, makes me feel glam. It's a good one. This lipstick is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick in the shade Rebel Rose. This color is like a Your Lips, but a little darker and more mauve. I love, again, this cool tone. I just always feel like cool tones just have this kind of sexy quality to them. This is actually the lipstick I wore for my engagement pictures. This is a matte liquid lipstick. It is still drying, but it's not as drying as the last one. This one's a little bit more comfortable to wear. And it's Wet n Wild, so it's very inexpensive. This one is from Colourpop. This is their Designer Disney collection, and this one is in the shade Belle. I'm pretty sure the formula is a cream formula. It is very comfortable and creamy. I would call this one a rosy wine. It's a very neutral tone. It pulls a little bit warm, but it also pulls a little bit cool. I think it really depends on what you're wearing on your eyes, maybe what you're wearing on your cheeks. It's colorful without being too bold, and it just has something a little bit special to it, a little bit of spice in there. This is another Colourpop lipstick. This is their Velvet Blur formula, and this is in the shade CA Love, California Love. So this is where you're gonna get that soft, almost blurred line. The texture of it is very smooth and velvety, like it says. As the day goes on, it will kind of blur out, or you can just kind of help it a little bit. I personally don't think you need to buy a Velvet Blur formula to get a blurred lip. You can just put on any lipstick and just blur it out, but it's kind of nice when it just does it for you naturally. When I'm looking on camera, it's pulling a little bit more peachy, but in person, it's a little bit more neutral, a very good everyday shade. Has a little bit of brown and a little bit of orange to it. And the formula is very comfortable to wear all day. This is a Becca Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Taupe. It is from their Ultimate Lipstick Love line. This one kind of reminds me of the last one, but a little more coolness to it and a little bit deeper. This one borders on giving me like that 90s type of brown lip, but with a little bit more warmth to it. It's almost raisiny, if you know what I mean. It's very hard to describe, but basically it's a brown lipstick, perfect for fall. I also love this packaging because it has that magnetic closure. This one is pretty new to my collection. It is one of the new e.l.f. Seriously Satin lipsticks, and this one is in the shade Cider. I feel like the last three are kind of looking very similar. This one feels more similarly to the Velvet Blur Lip from Colourpop. It just has that very silky velvet satin type of feel. So I think this was perfectly named. This is one of those very like autumn, warm, brown, pumpkin-y kind of looks. It doesn't have too much orange in it, but it's definitely there. A very beautiful formula. I am very impressed with these. A very great fall lipstick that you can just go get at the drugstore. Very accessible. I think this lipstick was also only $3, so definitely a steal. I would go get it. I figured while I was at it, I would just go for the next Seriously Satin lipstick from e.l.f. This is in the shade Pepper, and this one is fun. This is that fiery kind of red. It definitely has a lot of orange to it. This one can be a little bit tricky because it can tend to make your teeth look a little bit more yellow. Any type of lipstick with warm yellow tones can kind of make your teeth look a little bit more yellow sometimes. I feel like this is a very versatile red in terms of like when you can wear it. This is a bright summer red, a warm fall red, a holiday red. Like you can wear this for so many different occasions. And again, this is only $3. I seriously want to go get more of this formula because I really love it. This one is definitely bright. It can be a little bit intimidating, but they're only $3, so you know what? You can just test it out. I don't know, but I love this one. I will say that this type of lip color is going to favor people with neutral and warm skin tones. If you have a lot of cool pink tones in your skin, this might not look as flattering on you. So just keep that in mind. And that goes for all of these lip colors. They are going to change and look different depending on your lip color, your skin tone, your undertone, all of that stuff. So just something to keep in mind. I'm sure a lot of you are saying like, oh my God, how does she look so good in all of those colors? It's because I have a neutral skin tone. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This is different. This is Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in 0.0. This one is one of the most unique lip colors in my collection. It is very gray and cool tone. It's like a stone type of color. It's very grungy and very different, and I kind of love that. My lip lines are getting a little bit crazy. I figured I would throw this on now before my lips get any more red. This is a lipstick that looks very different depending on your skin tone. I believe Kathleen Lights is the creator of this lipstick, and it looks totally different on her than it looks on me. I feel like this is one that I am scared to wear in public, but I love it in any type of makeup look where I'm doing something with like yellows or greens. I don't know, just something about it. Also, if you have not tried the Ultra Satin Lip from Colourpop, it is my all-time favorite liquid lipstick formula. It's very comfortable. It's not perfectly transfer proof, but it lasts a very long time. So if you have not tried their Ultra Satin Lips, I would definitely check them out. And also, the shade rocks. This one is another Wet n Wild lipstick. This is in the shade Mochalicious. If you watch Raw Beauty Christie, you know that this is one of her favorite lipsticks, and I know why. I absolutely love it. I typically like to wear this a little bit lighter, and I will kind of blur the edges out. I also really love to put this on my cheeks as a blush. It's just gorgeous. I just love it. I would say this is a very cool tone brown wine. It's definitely got like the type of wine colors to it, but it also is very brown. And again, Wet n Wild, very inexpensive. I think this one is less than $2. I will say this formula is a little bit waxy. It's not going to go on super smooth, but I think that also helps it adhere to the lips a little bit better. Definitely not a bad formula, and it's not uncomfortable at all. This is definitely one to check out. Here we are back again at Colourpop. This is again another one of their Ultra Satin Lips. This one is in the shade Dreamy. This one was also created by Kathleen Lights. I would call this a burnt salmon color. It has a peachiness to it, but it also has an orange to it. It's kind of muted. It's not too out there. It's a very beautiful, warm color. And I know I already spoke about the Ultra Satin Lip formula, but something I want to add is that it is very smoothing on the lips. Like if you have a lot of lines in your lips, it's not something that's going to really dry out your lips and make you look like SpongeBob. It's very smoothing on the lips. It's a very comfortable formula. This is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Miami Fever. Another one, I believe, created by Kathleen Lights. Kathleen is one of those creators that anything she creates, I want it. A lot of it is because of her color choices. She chooses colors that are very wearable, but not boring. There's something still special about them. Very wearable color. I guess that's how I would say it. And wearable color is definitely my style. I like to wear a lot of neutrals, but I like to have just a little bit of pop, a little bit of something extra, and she is just great at doing that. This is my only Ofra lipstick I've ever tried. I do think it's a very comfortable formula. I wouldn't say it's the most long lasting, which is fine. I don't mind. I'd rather have something that is comfortable than something that's going to dry out my lips, even if it is long lasting. To me, this is like a pumpkin spice color. It's a little bit deeper, but it has those orange browns in it. It's not too warm. It has a little bit of coolness to it, and it's just very flattering. Very perfect for autumn, fall time. I don't know why I'm saying that, because all of these are perfect for autumn, fall. That's why I'm putting them in this video. This one is kind of similar to some of the ones I've showed before, but I do think it has a little bit more deep orange to it. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I love this color. This is a Colourpop Luxe lipstick. This is from the Disney Villains collection. This is in the shade Ursula, and it is a matte formula. For one, I love this vampy dark shade. It's a mix between like a plum and a wine. It's very purple, but there's also reds in it. Depending on how much you build it up, you're going to get more of that plum color, whereas like if it's not super opaque on your lip, you might see a little bit more red to it. I don't think this is the most comfortable lipstick, and I don't think it's the best lipstick ever in terms of formula. It is a little bit patchy, so you will have to build it up in some spots, but I mean, it goes on super smooth. It's not that I would say it's uncomfortable, it's just, it's a matte formula. It's that dry kind of matte. It makes you feel like you just like, you know, you want to put a lip gloss on or something. It kind of reminds me of the Milani matte lipsticks, where they're just that dry kind of matte. I talked about that lipstick and the formula a little bit in my Milani video, and I will link that right up here for you. But yeah, this shade, like, I will look past the blotchiness of the formula and the matte feel of it just for this color because I love it. This is like a lip color that makes me feel either like badass or sexy. It's one or the other. Just, I love it. How can I do a fall video without black lipstick? I know a black lipstick is not going to be for everybody. And honestly, I don't see myself leaving the house in black lipstick. I'm sorry. For me, part of the fun of makeup is just sitting and playing and taking pictures. And I feel like black comes in hand so much when I'm creating like Halloween and just fall makeup looks. Again, if you're following me on Instagram, you know that I've been playing with black lipstick a lot. Do you wear black lipstick regularly? Leave me a comment down below. I'm very curious. And I'm sorry I didn't mention the shade. This is in the shade Witches. Perfectly fitting. It's definitely a dry matte formula similar to the Anastasia formula. This was very typical for the original liquid lipsticks. I think now we've come a little bit further and people don't really like the matte liquid lipsticks. So just something to think about. I'd probably grab a different black. I'm just speaking in terms of black lipstick. You need a black lipstick. I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time ever putting on this lipstick, but when I saw this, I thought, wow, that would be a beautiful fall color, and I was not wrong. This is very pretty. It's like a deep fuchsia, which is like a mix between a purple and a pink. Definitely unique, and love it. I love it! This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lipstick in the shade 120 Artist. I'm not looking forward to removing it, but I like it. It's definitely got a vibrancy to it, but I think the plum helps kind of ground it. It looks great with this like gold I got going on. I am glad I put this in this video. In terms of the formula, I have not tried this yet. I have heard they're very long lasting. I'm assuming this formula is very similar to the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipsticks, and they are very difficult to remove. You definitely need something oil-based. I'm not sure if I think I'm genius or an idiot for saving the hard to remove ones for the end when my lips are already raw. If you're curious about the process of removing all of these, it's a makeup wipe, then a dry wipe. And if I can get away with it, I will take a sponge and just powder on the lips. But if that doesn't work, I go back in with concealer. That way my lips don't look like too dark and stuff, you know? And then I just kind of wipe it off so my lips are like a normal color again. Here we go. On to the next one. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Cowboy. Here we are, back at the browns. If you are looking for a long-lasting lipstick, these are my ultimate choice. They stay a little bit tacky. They don't completely dry down. They will feel a little bit sticky for about 15 minutes. After that, they're very comfortable. Again, you need to remove this with a oil-based product. If you're just trying to wipe your lips, these are not going to come off. It's very dark, but again, it's that mix of that brown, but a little bit of orange. I would say this is pretty neutral. It's a little bit warm, but not too much. Still helps your teeth look pretty white. I think. I don't know. I love this one though. Something I really love about these two is the applicator. This is my all-time favorite type of liquid lip applicator. It does have a little bit of bend to it. Unlike that Maybelline one I just did, it was pretty stiff. This one still has, it has that shape so you can get really into those corners on the Cupid's bow. Very easy to apply, and I do like that it's a little bit flexible. Super great liquid lipsticks. I realize my last two lipsticks are from the same line as the last one, which is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I love these ones. If I could have these in every single color, I would, because I love them. This is in the shade Matador. This is a true deep red. I feel like this is a universal red that would look great on everybody. It has that cool neutral tone that would just fit every single skin tone. It's just the ultimate red. And I don't know about you, but red is the scariest lipstick to wear because you do not want to be walking around with it on your teeth or getting messed up, blurred lines, anything like that. This is a long-lasting formula, like I said. Give it 15 minutes to dry down. I'm telling you, after that is pretty comfortable. I can wear it all day, and I am someone who needs chapstick at all times. This is a must. It's also one where it is that neutral cool tone, so it's going to make your teeth look very white. Ting! Oh, I just love it. I love it. This is also a great holiday red, so great fall and winter shade red. Valentine's Day red too. I should have saved this one for last because I absolutely love it. Darn it. Okay guys, we have finally made it to the last one. Thank God my lips are on fire. I think I did a total of 15 or 16. I think it's 16. This is, again, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick, but this is in the shade Plum Bum. So this is a plum. It kind of has a brown to it. It's kind of muted, but it's very deep. A nice, vampy fall shade. Well, you guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really did. I really hope you enjoyed it and it was worth this. If you guys did enjoy this, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I hope that you will subscribe and that I will see you in the next video. My lips are burning. They're burning. Oh, my poor little babies. Don't forget to subscribe. This one was also created.
Heard voices in the night, whispers of